Greetings, fellow book lovers. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you, the faithful book reader, a book that I very highly recommend. Today's book is Clete by James Lee Burke. It is published by Atlantic Monthly Press, retails for $40.95, and the page length is 336 pages. This is book 24 of the Dave Robicheaux series. James Lee Burke has really gotten a lot of mileage out of this character. He's a private eye, a former Vietnam veteran, and in this book we meet Clete Purcell, who is a former Vietnam veteran too. He was a detective with the New Orleans Police Department, but he had a falling out with them, and he sort of burned his bridges with them. So now he became a private investigator as well, and he's teamed with Dave Robicheaux before, but now there's a most interesting thing going on because Clete goes out one Sunday morning to his Cadillac and he finds three punks tearing apart the Cadillac. They've taken the seats out, they've taken the doors off, they've taken the wheels off, so he confronts them, and they're neo-Nazis, anti-Semitic, and they're looking for drugs. Now, he had the car in a car wash, and apparently the owner of the car wash stored drugs in one of the cars, and they think it was this car, Clete's car. Well, there's no drugs in the car, but Clete wants to get to the bottom of this because obviously this is associated with drug cartels too. So, but there's another connection with another couple, Lauren and Clara Bow. Now, Clara Bow was the name of an actress in the 1920s, 1930s. Now, this lady is not the original Clara Bow, but she cuts her hair like Clara Bow. Now, her husband, Lauren, and Clara were part of a Ponzi scheme where they bilked investors out of millions of dollars of cash. And so now, Clara, who has a stab of conscience, has hired Clete to go after her husband and get retribution for those who were bilked out of so much money. But there's also another connection here. There's also a bioweapon that they thought was in the back of Clete's car too. So it's just more than just drugs. It is a lot of different things going on. Now, in this book, and as you find in most James Lee Burke books, there are fascinating characters, and this one is no exception. Clete has living in his house three women. The first is Miss Chen. She is a former drug addict who they're trying to rehabilitate. There's Miss Dorothy, who is looking after Miss Chen. And there's also Gracie Lamar. She's a dancer. But also in the mix is a man by the name of Winston Spermo Sellers, who is a bondsman who got into an altercation with Gracie down at the bar that she dances at. So there's so much going on here in the book. There's a tattooed hitman who is after Clete, and he wants to kill him. So there's pretty well action on every page. But the great thing about a James Lee Burke book are the characters. And this book definitely excels in more ways than one, because there's a different character, there's a different situation, but they all tie in together very nicely by book's end. So this is sort of a noir type fiction. So if you like the classic detective fiction of the 30s and 40s, this really is a throwback to the great old days of writing. And James Lee Burke definitely knows how to write a classic tale. So if you want an exceptional book, go out and look for Clete, because it's definitely one of a kind. If you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. So I do thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, so you can keep track of the latest and greatest books, because there's lots more that I will be reviewing in the days and weeks to come. So until we meet again, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.